too much to unpack. There's going to be it's a two-parter. This is my instant reaction, and then I'll do my full analysis. There's too much to unpack. Thank goodness, because this lived up to expectation. It was hyped up. It was bigged up. This lived up 100% to expectation. I mean, it was an exciting game. It was very entertaining. It was a good watch. There was some quality football played, quality tactics, and my God, it was eventful. Let's just get straight down to it. I don't give those, but it's not about what I give. It's about what the rules are. I don't like the rules. The rules are stupid. I always say hand to ball, not ball to hand. That's what I always say. If I was a referee, I don't give those handballs to Trent Alexander-Arnold. But by the letter of this stupid law, not my law, but the letter of the stupid law, if the ball hits your hand, it's a handball. So my thing is, did anybody in the VAR booth see that? Because if they saw that and they didn't give it a handball, then what about the other instances where it was given handball? What about the Kimpembe one? What about the other crazy handballs where, like, wait a minute, that wasn't a handball, but they gave us as handball? There needs to be consistency. There needs to be consistency. But Pep, you can't live and die by that decision. You can't. You've spent too much money. Your team is too talented for you to be looking for penalties. Come on, bro. You went Scunthorpe, you went to Norwich, you went Elche, you went Granada. You can't be looking for penalties. You should go out and beat whoever is in front of you. You'd like to get the penalty. If you don't get the penalty, fine. We'll score from open play. And this is what I said in my preview. For people that saw my preview, the key to this is who will play, what will the game be like? Which team will be able to enforce their style of play upon the game? If this was a possession game where City kept possession like they did last season at Anfield, City would get themselves in position to win the game. If it's an open game, it's end to end, it is open, lots of space, back to back, then I think Liverpool would win. And the moment that I saw this game, like for me, I think that Fabinho goal was huge. And see, that's the thing, because for me, like, play to the whistle. City, you were so concerned with not getting a penalty that Liverpool were like, no, we don't care out. We are going right on this flipping counter. While you're going up, while you're shouting in front of the ref, and the referee is not going to change his mind because you shout at him. First, defend the counter-attack, then shout at the referee. Wait until the whistle, play to the whistle, then before you go. But the game is still going. And for Liverpool, credit to them, they're like, nope, let's attack these dudes. Because these dudes are light about, let's attack these dudes. It was a poor clearance, and that is a fantastic strike from Fabinho. Absolutely fantastic strike. And the more open the game was, Klopp would have been like, thank God, this is exactly what we want. You play an open game at Anfield, we will get that ass. We will get that ass. 9.9 times out of 10, you play an open game at Anfield, we will get that ass. And quality goal from Salah. And I think Salah didn't do well in the second half. Salah in the first half and bit the second half was amazing. I think Salah was probably the best player on the pitch. In the first half, he was absolutely amazing. Everything he touched was amazing. So it was a very good goal by him. Nice head into the box. That's deliverance. No, not deliverance. That deliverance from flipping Glasgow. From, well, I mean, what's the name? Robert the Bruce, that Scottish dude. Robert the Bruce, let's see, what's it called? Braveheart. That flipping cross from Braveheart was incredible. The cross was so good, all you have to do is just put your head on it. That was a stupendous cross from flipping Braveheart. Amazing. And at 2-0, you were like, wow, okay, damn. And I think for City, I think for Pep, they're like, well, we're down 2-0. It's a bit too crazy now. But second half, credit City now, we're coming much more into the game, and they played a lot better. And the key is now they were controlling the game a lot more. They were restricting the possession Liverpool had, and they were controlling the game a lot more. And they're trying to get Sterling into good isolated positions. I would have liked more from De Bruyne. I don't think De Bruyne had a decent game. I don't think he had as influential a game as I thought that he would have. But look, man, it ain't a big game if Mane don't score. And El Dio didn't have his greatest game, got a bit better toward the second half, but El Dio was there to score a quality one. Great cross from Henderson. That was a super cross from Henderson. So Henderson put the cross in, and super header from El Diop to be able to time his run, movement, put that ball in. So that was a nice goal from him. So really, all three Liverpool goals were damn good. These are all three damn good goals. And I think, for me, I agree with the people by saying Fabinho was that dude at the game. I think he was amazing. And I just think, just looking at both teams, for City, where did they lose? I think they lost because they didn't play the game for the first minute. I thought in the second half they played a lot better. Great goal from Bernardo Silva, but their game is possession. They play the game at their pace, and that is what Pep is about. And the reason why their game is possession is because they don't know how to defend. And this now goes to my larger point that I want to make is City can't blame this on injuries. You can't do that. I'm sorry, you can't. If you spend too much money for you to have that as an excuse. If City defended better and had a proper defensive plan, a proper defensive strategy, they wouldn't be leaking the kind of goals that they leaked, because what it was about was just bad positioning. For those goals, it's bad positioning. Yes, there were good crosses, yes, there were great goals, but those could have been prevented if you had a better defensive plan and people were trained better in having better defensive positions. Because you don't trace better defensive positioning, and you're playing a team like Liverpool and you're allowing them to have the ball, you're allowing them to run, you're giving them space, you're playing the game at their own pace, they will get that ass. They will get that ass. And for Liverpool, where they won the game is, I just think that they enforced their game onto Man City. And what you just saw was, and this is what I always said, and I think Klopp has learned his lesson from last season, that don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. We play our game, we beat these guys. And I think Klopp, hopefully he's realizing that against Pep, play my game. Maybe against other oppositions, like let's say like a Juventus or maybe a PSG, maybe we have to slightly tweak things. But he's had this guy's ass since Germany. He's been on his ass since Germany. So Klopp just realized that, look, man, if I have my full team, I play my game, I will pretty much always beat him. Because he's light at the back, because his teams are not defensively strong, because he doesn't have men behind the ball, because he will always give me space, and because his teams like to actually play an open attacking game, that will always benefit me. So for Klopp and for Liverpool, this game was tailor-made for them, which is why it was about Man City trying to enforce their pace of the game, which they failed to do, And I just thought, defensively, I just thought that they were awesome. I thought Lovren, who I was worried about, and I thought could have been a weak link, Lovren was big time. Lovren said, "What's up?" And I said to myself, "Wait, this is a weak link. Expose him," and he just wasn't exposed. A lot of people will say Claudio Bravo is trash. Bravo used to be one of the best keepers in the world. He was used to top 5 before when he was playing for Barcelona and when Chile won the Copa Americas. When you've not played for so long and you're that old and you're on the decline based on your age, look, he's already won his Copa Americas, his school, and his La Liga titles. Once you've already done that, it's very hard to now come in the secondary and now try and say what's up. I do believe that his positioning could have been better for those goals. So I do partly blame him for those goals, but even beyond that, it can't be always, but it's also because of Claudio Bravo. No, that's wrong. I just think that City as a whole, Pep, because look, City were really good in the second half. They were really good in the second half, and they should have had more goals. They were really creating some nice, intricate openings. And I think once they honed into their game, Liverpool had to do some serious defending, and there were many men behind the ball. And I think you have to credit Liverpool's great defending by putting bodies in front of City, forcing them to play in front of them. And that's also give City by how much they push and how much they believe. Because look, at 3-1, you were thinking that, man, if they can just get this as 3-2 soon, we now have a serious game. But look, man, this game will be looked at as at those handballs. And this, see, this is me. This is me, the football fan. This is me, the football fan. I don't like games being decided by penalties. By the letter of the law, which I don't agree, I have to stress that. I think it's a dumb rule. I think it's a dumb rule. If I'm from the referees, screw the law. I'm not giving that. Unless it's a clear handball, I'm not giving that. For me, that Alexander Arnold was ball to hand. But by the letter of the law, it's a penalty. Based on what I have seen being given, based on this new Thomas law, it's a penalty. So Pep does have a realistic grievance. But your Man City, your squad is great. You've spent so much money. You cannot live and die by. You can't die by that. You can't die by that decision, bro. You can't. You cannot die by that decision that as Michael Oliver made. You have to be able to be good enough, to be mature enough to get that W by yourself. You know, if you cannot get that W by yourself, I'm sorry, man. Sorry, bro. Sorry, bro. So they can't use this as an excuse, because I just felt that even if they didn't get those penalties, City's game plan just wasn't right. They did not have the right game plan, and I think Klopp's game plan was executed far better than Pep's game plan. You know, this was a game that City had to control possession. City had to relinquish as much time as Liverpool had the ball, and they not to do that. The way the game was going, it suited Liverpool. I was like, no, this is Liverpool's kind of game. And for Man City, who can't defend well, who are not good at to defend well, for Pep Guardiola, who isn't the greatest defensive coach, the way the game went, it spells trouble. So for Pep, you have to look, rather than looking at a micro refereeing decisions, this thing, look at it on a macro level. You did not put your players in the best position to win the game against this opponent. And I think for Liverpool, man, 9 points. It's not over. It's not over. But my God in heaven, man, Liverpool have a serious breathing space, and your boys Chelsea I want to now say what's up against City. So going into the international break, this is huge, and it is a massive statement by Liverpool. So for Liverpool right now, they just have to say to themselves that, look, man, this is an amazing flipping opportunity. Because my God in heaven, guys, if Liverpool don't get it done now, amen, my Lord, then they may never get it done. 9 points. You beat them in right now. And this City team, I think Laporte doesn't come back till January or something. I still see more losses for these guys. I still see these guys getting more points. So if Liverpool can just maintain a winning run, continue winning, it's there. It's right there. It is. You can taste it, but you've got to put in the work. I think for Liverpool, they just have to know that you've got to keep on winning, because they should have learned the lesson from last season as like, it ain't over until it's over. It ain't over until it's over. And I think for City, City will still believe, because we're not in December yet, and there is still a long way to go. So for City, they'll know that, look, man, all we can do is just keep winning games. Keep winning games and just hope that we put the same kind of pressure upon them that they had last season. But look, man, I'm still sticking with City to somehow do this, but the way it's looking, Liverpool, man, this could be it. This could be it. Guys, remember to like the vid. Remember to share the vid. If you're new, remember to subscribe to the channel. And remember to follow me on Twitter and support your boy on Patreon with the links in the description box below. Peace out, stay true. GID, GID.